If giant catfish prowl your local waters, Catfish Wrangling details the proper rigging, bait, tackle, and fishing strategies for going toe-to-toe with big cats on the line. It's part of our Angling Edge instructional DVD collection, available at anglingedge.com.
Getting a couple of little wraps. There's one. There we go. Ooh, boy, that's a real one there.
Just relaxing,
There we go.
catching giant fish, sitting back.
Come on, buddy. The interesting thing is we're talking about these whiskered fish and how these fish function in these dark water river environments, and no fish is probably better adapt for living in this water than catfish, no question about it, wherever they live. And catfish are so widely distributed, anywhere from the southern reaches of Canada to, Texas, from New York to California, and everywhere beyond. I gotta go way up in the front of the boat to get Jeremy access with the net. There you go, come on, where is that big-headed one? Oh, there you go, oh. Good, there, look at the size of that little boy there. That's called, what do you call, a net full of big cat. I can guarantee you that.
Enormous.
Yeah, get her off real quick and back into the water. Ooh, boy, she's got a real set of chompers on her. Look at that thing. What a beautiful fish. Look at that. We'll get her back in the water. Look at that thing. Oh, what a big-headed thing. Whoa, she'll sit there and twist your arm off. You know, when we're fishing for blues, flatheads, or channels, we're using primarily the same basic rig. Oh, look at that. Oh, there you go. And the rig Jeremy just hooked this fish on is what we term as a circle hook rig. And let me show it to you. This is what I was just about to do, and it worked perfectly. What we have is, it's called a bolt rig. And we have 2 barrel swivels on a line, a heavy sinker. This is a flat river sinker, about 12 inches of line in a circle hook. And what we do is place this rod in the rod holder. When the fish grabs the bait, it starts to move with it until it hits this next barrel swivel, and the fish more or less hooks themselves. The other rod that we're using, that we're holding in our hands, is the just a classic catfish rig, which is just a big slip sinker rig and a big hook. When we feel the strike, we set the hook. I'm gonna put this rig back out and see if we can get another one.
Get them out. You know, circle hooks are something that we use in saltwater all the time. If you're tarpon fishing, or shark fishing, or blue marlin fishing, black marlin fishing, anything in saltwater when we're using live bait, circle hooks are standard, but seldom are they used in fresh water, and they really are a great option. Like right now, it's kind of windy, so these other rods that have J hooks on them are kind of tricky to, sometimes the bait's moving and whatnot, and it's tough to pick up a bite, but when you're fishing these circle hooks, they're locked down, heavy bolt rig on the bottom. All you have to do is watch the rod holder. It folds over, the fish set the hook on themselves, and it's pretty darn simple. This is a big bubba here, Jimmy.
Is that?
Oh yeah, they're all big.
There we go. Grab the net for such activities.
Get forward here a little bit,
Even
Jimmy.
though I have the telescopic
Here he comes, he's
nets,
coming up.
the problem is I gotta have the fish above the water to be able to see him.
See 'em.
Otherwise, you can't see the little nipper. Oh,
See him.
Come here, buddy. We'll
Dandy.
bring him aboard. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. I'll let you handle it.
All right,
That little pretty
I want to
fish.
show you something about this. If you look at the water color that we've got here, we probably have less than an inch of visibility, and so you have to ask the question, how can fish even find food if they can't see anything? Well, catfish are probably, of all the fish species, especially channel cats, probably the most adapted for their environment, and they don't need vision to feed. These barbels are completely covered with taste buds, and they can smell with them, and then also their entire head, their nostrils, the insides of their mouth, and their whole body is covered with little taste buds, so they can actually taste food that's not even close to them. So that's how they're able to adapt in their environment. It's really an amazing feature that these fish have to feed in such a turbid environment when sight is simply not an option for finding food. You can see the eyeballs on this catfish here are not very large in comparison to the rest of their head, but these babies are large and they can really smell. That's the whole deal with these cats. They can smell well, and they also have a great sense of hearing and sound. There's one right there. Jimmy, get him.
Yep.
He's on. Ooh, another big catfish. I tell you what, channel catfish are some of the most widely distributed fish in all of the country. They get big, they fight hard, and there's great trophy options pretty much anywhere you live. Let's look at some of the best options for catching big cats near you.
Channel catfish are a widely distributed species whose original range encompassed a vast area east of the Rocky Mountains and extended from southern Canada to northern Mexico. They've been stocked in many waters and are now found in most states. While generally considered a species that thrives in warm rivers, channel catfish also do surprisingly well in northern climates with several months of ice cover. The Red River of the North, bordering Minnesota and North Dakota and stretching into Manitoba, is considered one of the finest trophy catfish waters in the world, with channel cats commonly reaching 20 to 25 pounds. In big rivers like the Ohio and Mississippi, channels often reach weights of 10 to 20 pounds, sometimes larger, while smaller rivers routinely produce cats in the 2 to 4 pound range. Portions of the Great Lakes and select large impoundments across the U.S. produce big channel cats as well. The nice thing is, no matter where they live or how big they grow, the same simple dead bait tactics we're using today catch catfish around the world.
Reel here, I'm just gonna reel down on him like that. Yep, there he is. He's on. Look at that. That easy. It's just incredible, the action. There's so many fish. I mean, you can obviously go out and catch a bunch of bass, but the sheer biomass of catfish in a system like this. Ooh, that one's got a fish on it.
What?
It just was jumping, Bubba.
Was it? I just tightened that one up though.
Oh, let's see how big he is.
There you go. Ooh.
Nice one.
Tell me when you're ready and
I'm
I'll
ready. I got him up
Oh,
here.
yeah?
He's on top.
watch him go for the net. I'll get a strike again. Okay. Oh, come here, buddy.
Walk him to you.
Oh, come on. Oh,
You get him?
oh, whoop. There we go. There we go. There
All
we
right.
Go. Oh,
Oh,
there's a beauty.
that is a big bullhead. Big boy. Look at that, right in the corner of the mouth, right where they're supposed to. Let's grab the pliers here, pop. Right in the corner.
I'll get this rod out of your way.
Ooh, another big boy. Look at that. I tell you what, whiskered critters like this are big, they're abundant, they provide tons of action. I'll guarantee you there's something.
There's
close
another
to
one.
you.
I got another one right here.
It's unreal. Woo!
If giant catfish prowl your local waters, Catfish Wrangling details the proper rigging, bait, tackle, and fishing strategies for going toe-to-toe with big cats on the line. It's part of our Angling Edge instructional DVD collection, available at anglingedge.com.